little tangent before we get into the predictions. So Charlotte's big. Geographically, Charlotte's pretty big, right? But population-wise, it has less than 1 million people, and people really only go to Charlotte for the fucking banking companies, bro. You feel me? Like, if you're not a fucking higher-up exec, you got no fucking reason to go to Charlotte. You feel me? But Atlanta, you come to Atlanta to have a party. You feel me? Nobody comes to Atlanta for something legal. You feel me? We would host a fucking amazing UFC event. I mean, last time y'all came was in 2019. Y'all had fucking DP fighting Max Holloway, and y'all had Israel Gaslam in that card. Great card, right? But it's what, fucking 2023 now? You feel me? We're in fucking May, bro. At least a fight night card. I don't even want to, bro. Mackenzie Dern main event. I don't even fuck. I'm not shitting on Mackenzie Dern. I'm not saying that her main events are trash, but like, even if you do a fucking women's main event, we would still go to the fucking Atlanta shit because we're fucking deprived for MMA, bro. We have NFC, which is pretty alright, but that's not high level enough, bro. We need some high level combat. So come to fucking Atlanta, right? But no, let's get into the fights. Let's get into the fights that really matter. So starting off, we got Brian Battle versus Gabe Green. Both boys coming off a loss. Brian Battle lost the unanimous decision to Renat Frekanov. Renat is like fucking 20-1, like 20 fight win streak, 18 fight win streak. But I don't even fucking blame Battle. He came in there like on a week or two notice. Bro, he got dropped. He got his ass beat. He got wrestled. He got his money and he left. All right. I don't think any of that's going to happen against Gabe Green. Gabe Green, he was on a 2-fight winning streak before he fought Ian Gary, which on the card. In the UFC, I think he's 2-2, or if not 2-3, at least 3-2, because I know he has lost to D-Rod and to Ian Gary, which both of them are fighting on this card later, which, I'll talk about that later. Gabe Green, he beat Johan Lanes, average Canadian fighter. I think Mike Malott beat him in his last fight too. Pretty decent average fighter, really nothing too special to write home about. Gabe Green, he's a little compact, short man, you feel me? He couldn't do too much against Ian Gary. And I think if I'm correct, I think Ian Gary was pressuring him the whole fight. You feel me? I'm pretty sure it was a 30-27 for Ian Gary. What's it called? Brian Battle called out Ian Gary in his last win against Takashi Sato, which we all see that knockout against Takashi Sato. It was a fucking beautiful knockout. Oh yeah, forget about Brian Battle. Brian Battle's pretty fucking good. 1-29. He beat Andre Petrosky, which was supposed to be built up as the guy who actually won the fucking show. Every season has the one dude that's like supposed to fucking win it, right? Brian Battle beat him in the first fight, so props to him. He beat I forgot who he beat second in the house. Nobody fucking matters, but he beat Gilbert Obina in the finals. Some fucking bum. He was supposed to fight Trey Shangar. He did fight Trey Shangar, beat him, which is impressive because Trey Shangar is a big ass fucking Brian Battle. He's fighting at welterweight. He's cutting down to go down to welterweight. So like for him to be able to beat such a big dude, it's pretty impressive. Now, that must mean how fucking good is Renat Frekanov to be able to hold him down. Or maybe Trey Shangar has no fucking wrestling ability, so you feel me? I got Brian Battle probably walking him down and doing the same thing as Ian Gary did against Gabe Green. Using the range, Brian Battle's like considerably larger than fucking Gabe Green. So I think he's gonna just spam like some teeps to the middle. Use some head kicks, just using him at range, and I'll honestly Gabe Green breaking the distance without getting punished. So I got Brian Battle unanimous decision. Next up on the card, we have Neton Levy versus P. Rodriguez. Now, I don't know anything about these fighters, but it does allow me to talk about CM Punk, which is very fun. Now, P. Rodriguez, he's a pretty good fighter, right? It's just on his debut, he fought Jack Della Maddalena. If you know anything about Jack, that's a terrible fucking debut to have. Obviously, he didn't make it past the first round. But he fought Mike Jackson next. If you don't know who Mike Jackson is, this is where CM Punk comes involved. He's the dude that retired at CM Punk. and he beat CM Punk and like played with him like real bad. But the thing is, the fight was fucking boring. Like, yeah, he was piecing him up, but like, bro was like punch, and like, bro is not really, bro really. Mike Jackson is no, he's a terrible fighter, right? Peter Rodriguez got to fight him because Mike Jackson was coming on a little comeback tour. You know, he fought a dude named Dean Barry. He won by disqualification because he got kicked in the dick twice, spinning back kicked in the dick twice. So like, bro did not have a good time. Yeah, he was able to recover from that and then fight Peter Rodriguez. Peter Rodriguez took out his front two teeth with a fucking brutal knee, right? And Leton Nevi 8-1. He fought Genardo Valdez. Didn't really look too impressive in that fight. I forgot that was on I think that was on the Wonder Boy Holland card or something like that. I really wasn't looking too impressive. I ain't really like it. Ooh, it's not that I don't like Nathan Levy. It's just that dude beat the dude who beat CM Punk. So like I gotta support him a little bit because CM Punk my dog. So I got Pete Rodriguez, second round knockout. We're going to the main card now. Fuck this. Oh. Carlos Ulberg versus Ior Porteria. Now, I just want to give a shout out to Ior Porteria for making it out of Ukraine. We all need to support Ukraine from the democratically elected president Putin. Shout out to Ior for making it out of Ukraine. He's not having a fun time outside of Ukraine. He lost me a KO in his first fight. Hey man, he beat Shogun in the second fight. Beat Shogun in his second fight in Brazil, and he had to do his little dancey dance. So I don't know if you've seen his little dancey, but he just a little shivery, done that, did that. He doing his little dancey dance, you feel me? He's not gonna, bro, it's fucking Carlos Ulberg. It's CKB. Like, you're not beating CKB fighters unless you're fighting Tyson Nam, because Tyson Nam, bro, like, what the fuck was that, bro? You fought a dude with no fucking knee and you still lost. Like, what the fuck? You're supposed to be high cardio output guys, and you guys are fucking gassing out in the first fucking round, bro. Tyson, get the fuck out of CKB. Carlos Ulberg is the better light heavyweight prospect of CKB. 8-1. He lost his debut, but like debut jitters, it doesn't really matter. You feel me? It doesn't. You're not supposed to lose. You're not supposed to crumble under pressure. But got the fucking flow back. He's gonna knock out Ior Porteria. Poor Ior Porteria. He's out of Ukraine. Give him the props. Yeah, no, CKB is just doing CKB things. Next up on the card, we got D-Rod versus Ian Machado Gary. I like undefeated prospects. Everybody has to lose in MMA. Not everybody could go undefeated like John Jones and Khabib. And Khabib was given the benefit for having a fucking, it's like going against fucking plumbers up until he was 20-0. But nobody goes undefeated in MMA. That being said, still don't see Ian Gary lose in this fight. D-Rod is a boxer. Ian Gary is an MMA fighter. Not really an MMA fighter. He's not really a wrestler, but he's a kickboxer, right? So D-Rod, yeah, he's gonna throw some leg kicks. He had to throw them early because you gotta get rid of Ian Gary's footwork because he's gonna fucking dance around you. You feel me? Like he's buzzing the rock lead you. Like if D-Rod doesn't take over Ian Gary's legs, it's gonna be like fucking Gara when Rock Lee took off his fucking leg weights. He's gonna fucking bounce around him and fucking piece him up. D-Rod got some pop in this shot. D-Rod got some pop in a shot. If you remember anything from Rock Lee vs. Gara, Rock Lee was fucking him up till he got his fucking arms and legs broken because Gara's a little fucking bitch boy, right? No Gara hate here, but we just love Rock Lee. That could be the same thing here. Ian Gary could be, pop, 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 pop. And then D-Rod has a little bit more power than Kenan Song. How much more power? I'm not sure. But Kenan Song did drop Ian bad. He dropped Ian bad, bro. We've all seen it. We all seen the knockdown. We've seen the fucking. We've seen him go down. We've seen him go down, right? Is D-Rod can counter? D-Rod is really good at countering. You feel maybe I'm dissing on D-Rod. He was talking the whole during the media day about, I'm a humble Ian Gary, right? He can. I just don't want him to. You feel me? Like if Ian Gary's gonna get fucking humbled, I would want him to be at least in the top 15 before he gets humbled. I want to be on the cusp of top 15 before he loses. Maybe this is the fucking fight. Maybe this is on the cusp of 15. Maybe if he beat D-Rod, he's going to top 15. I got Ian Gary. Next up, we have Anthony Smith versus Johnny Walker. I got Johnny Walker by second KO. fuck Anthony Smith, you feel me? There's nothing personally against the man, you know, I have nothing personally against the man. It's not even me. The community as a whole thinks he's a terrible human being who has shit takes. It's not me specifically. It's not me specifically who's saying this. But I'm saying that there's people in the MMA community who thinks he's a terrible fighter, who should retire at this point, who should just stay doing his podcast and just like quit, because he quit against Alcala. I'm not saying he quit, but people are saying that it looked like he quit, and he did have a terrible performance. And it wasn't bad. People, wherever you looked at it, he broke his leg. Now I've injured myself in a fight, so like I know what it feels, right? But like I have the X-rays to prove that I broke my limb. You feel me? So Johnny Walker has no chin. Like, bro was born without a fucking chin. We've all seen the video of him getting knocked out in like 4 times at like 2 seconds. But he's on a low comeback. Bro's on a low comeback. He was on a streak. He was on a streak before he got a three fight loss in a row. He got knocked out two times in a row, then lost to UD. You feel me? So like, he did get fucking springboarded and turned into a cartoon character against Jamal Hill, but Jamal Hill's the fucking champ, you feel me? Yeah, Johnny Walker, he's quirky, he's wacky, he does a little dancey dance. A lot of people want Johnny Walker to beat the living absolute dog shit out of Anthony Smith. Is because I'm pretty sure the winner of this fight is gonna be welcoming Poton into 205. Johnny Walker versus Poton in a Brazil-themed fight night. Or if you know, it would be most perfect if they waited until after, because I know they have Australia booked, so Izzy could fight the winner of Duplessis and Whitaker. What if we have the winner of Anthony Smith, Johnny Walker versus Poton on that card, and have a running theme where like Izzy and Poton are on the same card all the fucking time? It's gonna be such an amazing bit, and I would love the UFC to fucking do that, bro. Bro, I want Alex Pereira to be a fucking running presence in Izzy's life from now on, bro. They fucking hate each other, so it's gonna be, the press conference is gonna be fucking amazing. So yeah, that's for that very reason I want Johnny Walker to beat the living fuck out of Anthony. Not me. But people in the community want Johnny Walker to beat Anthony Smith. Plus, it will probably retire him. Anthony Smith, man, he's already on this. He's 34, on the fucking cusp. Yeah, line of heart, but fucking time to retire. Your time to you know, settle down. You feel me? Next on to the main event: Jailton Almeida versus Jairzinho Rozenstruik. Now, let me sit up real quick, because I'm gonna tell you this, Jairzinho. I will look at me dead in the eye when I'm telling you this. Jailton is gonna throw a fucking kick to the body as soon as his fight starts. Your only thing you have to do is throw an uppercut. Throw the hardest fucking uppercut you've ever thrown in your entire fucking life. Like, I want you to fucking spin around 720, because you fucking put so much force into this fucking uppercut. Because Jailton Almeida, every time he starts a fucking fight, it's a goddamn kick to the body and then a fucking blast double leg takedown, and it works every single fucking time. Shamil Akhtarmazov, I think that's his last name, was able to hit him with the uppercut, but his weak ass, fat ass didn't have any bit of power behind that shot. Jairzinho, you claim to be a knockout artist. Bro, if you're gonna, this is your literally only fucking chance to beat Jailton, because if you don't land and knock him out with this fucking punch, it's gonna feel like a fucking unconsensual night with Jeff Molina. You're gonna have a terrible time. Jailton Almeida's gonna be on top of you, just fucking raining shots, just beating the living fuck out of you. You feel me? Jailton Almeida is supposed to be a 205er, right? But you saw that these fat boys don't know how to fucking wrestle. Jairzinho, don't claim you know how to fucking wrestle. Don't anybody claim he knows how to fucking wrestle. He got beat by fucking Curtis Blaze. Yeah, Curtis Blaze is a fucking wrestler, you feel me? And so is Jailton Almeida. Jailton Almeida is gonna throw more fucking hooks and more shots into this fucking in the ground. He's gonna beat the living fuck out of you, Jorginho. Your only chance is really if fucking Jailton fucks up and you can land that uppercut that I'm telling you, the mega uppercut, the fucking 720 uppercut. That's your only chance to beating Jailton Almeida. Now, this might bite me in the dust, right? It might bite me in the ass. But I got Jailton Almeida just slaughtering Jorginho. Like, Jorginho has really no chance in this fight. This basically is just Jailton Almeida's highlight fight. This is literally why they made. Bro, it was supposed to be Anthony Smith versus Johnny Walker, right? That's a more main event, right? This is just a showcase fight. This is just to showcase Jailton Almeida. Just to show you how fucking cool this dude is. How fucking badass Jailton Almeida is. Jorginho, I'm sorry, but you're the fucking lamb to the slaughter. You're not making it far in this fight. I'm sorry, you're fucking 13-5 now.